What's up, action figure junkies? Master Marvel here. As promised, I'm going to be doing this Wolverine segment tonight. Pretty much a little tribute to all the Wolverines I have in my collection. Primarily, we're talking about Marvel Legends here. I mean, I've got a couple little oddball stuff, but, you know, really we just want to kind of see how Wolverine's evolved over the years. I know a lot of us out there, Wolverine, you know, kind of like before Deadpool, everybody was just crazy about Wolverine, and I mean, I'm one of those guys, but only because I've always liked Wolverine, not because he was just a popular character, just the, you know, the persona, the legacy of Logan, you know, so. But before I went into that, I actually wanted to show off. I went hunting tonight, a little action figure toy hunt tonight, and I went to Target. So I'm pretty stoked about that. I only got a few things, but I just kind of want to show off what I got, because later down the road we'll be taking a look at these. So I got the half of a legend cannonball. Boom boom. Now I was a little disappointed they didn't have this whole wave, because so far only one I had to this wave was the X-Force Wolverine, which I had reviewed before. And yes, I was super stoked to get this dude right here. Yeah. So now that just leaves me with the Guardian and Mr. Sinister to have this full wave here. And last but not least, Storm. Finish out that retro wave right there. Yep. They had the whole wave there. I just took the one I needed. Probably should have grabbed the other Silver Samurai, but I've already got him, so let's leave that for somebody else. But yeah, later on I'll get to these. I can't wait to crack this guy open. Been looking forward to this one here. So, yeah, and like, I don't know, just the thing about Marvel Legends too is like, the X-Men right now, they're doing such a fantastic job with the X-Men. I'm glad they did this retro wave. I mean, I think what got everybody's attention with the X-Men was when they, you know, because they've always made X-Men characters, but since they've done the Juggernaut wave, that got our attention again. They were making badass X-Men characters, and they just keep putting them out, and they keep putting them out. Every wave, in my opinion, since then has been successful. Even the Deadpool waves. It's been a great few years for, you know, Marvel Legends coming from Hasbro. I can't complain. I mean, character after character, army building, you know, being able to create and cap off teams, and I mean, they're doing wonders, and I can't wait to see what's coming. I mean, already kind of seen a sneak peek what's coming in 2020. Can't wait till them figures start dropping, because I've just got to have every single one of them. So far this year's been pretty good though, so there's a few of them out there I still don't have yet. Got to get my hands on. Definitely the Magneto 3-pack, and then soon to be coming is the Havoc and Polaris 2-pack. That one looks dope. Deadpool and Hitmonkey, it's cool, mainly just because I want the Hitmonkey. I didn't get the first round on him, so anyways, I just love what Hasbro's doing with the X-Men, and the whole line for that matter, but I've always been crazy about the X-Men. That's what really got my attention. I mean, I've always liked the basic superheroes and stuff, but I love me some mutants, you know, just the variety of characters and everything, and the way that they relate to just the general public, for that matter. But anyway, enough about that. Let's go ahead and pull out some Wolverines. Now I'm going to go ahead and start from the Toy Biz era. So, a lot to go on here. First up is Tiger Stripe Wolverine, and I want to say this was the first one to the line for the Marvel Legends on Toy Biz. Back in the day, it was like maybe, was it Series 3, Series 4, something like that. But, I mean, it looked good. The only thing that, I mean, when they first started out, they didn't have a lot of, I mean, they were kind of like statues. You know, we didn't have no ab crunch. He was stuck in that hunch position, but overall, the aesthetics of it were amazing. The paint job was good on it, and I mean, he was a little tall, but Toy Biz Wolverine. All right. Next up would probably, I know he was somewhere in that area. I mean, I do have the rest of the stuff with him, but I'm just basically showing off the figures for now. We got this Weapon X Wolverine. Awful small. I mean, that's the thing. Like, Toy Biz had a problem with consistency on scale. I mean, they were constantly changing the height and stuff of these characters, especially Wolverine. Yeah, they were good figures, though. I mean, they were good for their time. Yeah. Now, if I'm not going in order of when they were released, because I really didn't feel like looking it up. I mean, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think the next up would probably either be, we'll just go with this Age of Apocalypse Wolverine. Now this one's kind of a, the one that I got originally was the burnt headed one, so I didn't like that look, so I scrapped it, and I gave him the unmasked head from the Weapon X pack, so I think that was pretty good on there. I always liked the Age of Apocalypse. That was definitely my favorite, probably favorite run in the Marvel Universe so far. Okay, next would be, I guess this is Astonishing Wolverine with the cowl down. This one also had a variant to it with the mask on. Some of these figures, like I didn't really start getting heavy into collecting Marvel Legends till about 2007, and by then Hasbro had already taken over. But you know, you're still finding some of the Toy Biz figures on clearance, and you know, some of them peg warmers that were left over from before. And so anyway, I spent a good amount of time in my early days of collecting trying to backtrack and get a lot of them Toy Biz figures, and some of these Wolverines are, I didn't think I'd ever get my hands on, and it was a little easier. I mean, it took me about, I'd say at least 4 or 5 years into collecting before I did finally get a good Wolverine. Alright, so next we're going to do this Face Off, which I got this dude loose, so I don't have the Sabretooth that goes with it. I wish I did, because he was actually a really good Sabretooth. I don't remember when they started doing the 2-packs, but this was also a good Wolverine. So Toy Biz definitely had a lot of potential, and they did make a lot of good characters. Of course, sometimes they incorporated the gimmicks and stuff with them, and I didn't really care for that too much, but just the paint detailings and stuff like that on these figures is really what stands out the most. And unique sculpts. I don't know, just been a fantastic voyage, pretty much, just collecting these figures over the years. Now, I mean, the first Marvel Legend I ever did get probably dates back to 2003, 2004. I had gotten the original Marvel Legends Beast, and it was the first figure I got, and I just bought it because I was like, you know, I wasn't even into action figures really then, but I seen him and I was like, dude, I remember this from a kid. This thing looks dope, so I bought him just to have him so I could bust him open and fucking, you know, put him in different poses on my mantle and stuff. But, I think that figure, he got stolen or something somewhere along the way, but I've got him back. No big deal. But yeah, a lot of Marvel Legends. So here, this is a little mini bobblehead of unmasked Wolverine. Kind of hard to see that little guy. Pretty cool. Came out of like a vending machine at some McDonald's. Alright, what's next? Let's do... Since there's only one of these right now, we'll just do this X-Force Wolverine from the 3 3/4 inch. Because I do have him still. I had a bunch of these, but came home from work one day and my dog had chewed a hole in the box I had him in and threw a plastic Ziploc bag and she ate like half of them. So I didn't want to go and spend all the money and stuff trying to get back all the ones that I had, replacing them, so I just said screw it and sold the rest of them. But I kept some of the ones I really liked. Alright, next. I've talked about this guy a little bit, ripping on him because this just sucks so bad, but this Ultimate Wolverine from Hasbro, early Hasbro days. See, now we're on to Hasbro stuff. This thing was janky and crappy as hell. But if you thought this one was bad, and they used this buck right here to make a Wolverine, let's go to this dog poo-poo right here. Do the, I guess this is the X3 Wolverine, Hugh Jackman likeness. Yeah. So, it was that bad, yeah. But, you know, it was a Wolverine, and I had to have it, so there he is. So then, they tried it again. They tried to give us a different Wolverine, something that we might like, and this is what they gave us. This was Return of Marvel Legends. And as you can see, they were trying to come up. But once again, like back to the first, we got kind of a too tall Wolverine here. Okay? He's too tall. So, the man's too tall here. Alright. And then, it's like, well, let me move these. Well, let's just go with this guy here. Yeah. This one, like, I couldn't wait to get this guy because he just looked amazing. And this was released after, this is the Marvel Legends 12-inch Tiger Stripe Wolverine, which is out of this world amazing. I mean, it's... I mean, look at it. It's perfect. But we got this dude, like, after we got, I think, the Juggernaut Waves brown costume Wolverine. So it was kind of like a, well, you know, look, we've got the stuff to do it. Give us time. We'll get you out your Tiger Stripe Wolverine. And they finally did. And I was relieved. But this guy is definitely an amazing figure, and one you should definitely have in your collection. When I first got this dude, oh no, I knew he was gonna do some shit. But when I got this figure out here, I knew that I wasn't gonna be able to put him down for a while. Same thing with that 12-inch Hulk, which eventually I'll probably bust that dude back out and take a look at him again. This Wolverine right here has always been an issue on my shelf, with them frickin' tubes sticking out of him and stuff getting hung up on somebody else's hand or something. Yeah. And this dude's always had this real loose waist that just freely spins around right there. And that was a lot of the problems with these, like right out of the package, is they had their issues like that. So, anyways, now that I've already mentioned it, we'll go ahead and jump to the Juggernaut Build-A-Figure wave with the Jim Lee style brown costume Wolverine, which was definitely a big favorite of everybody's at the time. I was super stoked to have him. So we got him. Alright. Let's say later down the road came Old Man Logan. Yeah? Let's take a look at Old Man Logan. It was pretty rad. Pretty rad. It came out about the time of the movie Logan, so that was appropriate. Then I believe we finally got our guy, Tiger Striped Wolverine, in the house. Apocalypse Wave. Now this is in my opinion, this was the quintessential Wolverine. This is the one that took the throne right here. Okay, this is the 90s cartoon right here all the way for all you X-Men lovers that grew up on that. I know I am. This is what we're used to. This is the guy. Of course, you know, comic books, cartoon. So yeah, but this wasn't perfect. But the one that was like this, that came with the, I guess it was the Puck Wave. You know, not perfect. This one, finally, perfect. So, we got the Wolverine that mattered after all this time. So, moving on. I believe we get into, yeah. Dun da da da. Rider's Wave. Also, a really good figure. I mean, a lot of these were just, you know, they're just reusing parts of existing Wolverines, but why wouldn't they? It's, you know, this whole Wolverine buck that it's on is specifically for Wolverine anyway, so why not make a million characters in its likeness? So, from there, we have, once again, a Weapon X Wolverine. Looking pretty sleek and new. I don't know if you guys got I don't think I did a close-up really of this guy here. But the jacket came off of my X3 Beast. I just thought it looked pretty spiff on Wolverine on the bike. Comments? I know you like it. So, there's him. Alright, now go ahead and jump to 3 brand new ones that have been stealing our hearts lately. First appearance, Wolverine. Hulk 2-pack. Phenomenal figure. Phenomenal. All these different Wolverine head sculpts that they've been doing. Not really repeating themselves on that, so they're all more or less unique. Gotta love that. Then, of course, we got the window Build-A-Figure Wave X-Force Wolverine. Also, really good figure. Rounding these bad boys out. Now, last but not least, hopefully he'll stand still. Yes. A little bit of love. Alright, let's scooch you over a little bit, people. Retro Wolverine. I can't remember the name of it, but I know that the sword is like, it's an immortal killer sword. The blade can kill immortals, and it's more or less associated with the Silver Samurai. It was his ninja days. I can't remember exactly who ran the comic, who was writing at that time, whatever, but this is a very, very, very awesome Wolverine, in fact. So if you don't have it, pick it up. Alright, so that is my Marvel Legends, so to speak. Oh, can't forget this guy. You know, let's bring him back, you know, one more time. You guys loved him for the Juggernaut. Let's put a little bit of different tone on him. Give him a, you know, a maskless head and a dropped hood, like we should have done to begin with. Whatever. They like to milk that money, so that's that. And then one more thing for the Wolverines. Oh no. Two more things. I have this, which, I mean, I don't really collect these, but I saw this and just thought, well, it's pretty awesome. I'll pick that up. And of course Wolverine's in it too, so that does still count as another Wolverine figure, okay? In the tribute to Wolverine, you know, had at it. Then we have this Mezco 1/12 scale Old Man Logan. That's for the lot. I mean, it's decent. It's decent. Comes with some cool stuff. You know, it's Mezco. It's expensive, but it's not really all that to me. So I guess that's just. I mean, I haven't ever taken it. I've never played with a Mezco toy, so I don't know what it feels like, you know, with the articulation and everything. But as far as detail goes, it's no better, no worse than Hasbro. And it's plastic. I mean, they use soft goods and stuff, okay, but nothing wrong with this Old Man Logan right there, you know? Minus that I could take that hat out of there and put that on him, and maybe the backpack and the baby Hulk. So, you know, it was just a figure. You know, there was nothing else in the store. I was dying to spend some money, so I figured I'd take my plunge on my first Mezco 1/12 scale figure. And will I be buying any more? It just depends on who it is and if I like it, but otherwise in no big hurry. So not to diss anybody who does collect those, because, you know, if that's your thing, that's your thing. But this is worth satisfying, you know, it's drool worthy to an extent. This is my Wolverine collection. So I hope you guys enjoy this. I really think that there's a lot of great Wolverines here. Hasbro's doing a great thing right now. They're going to keep popping them out. So eventually, this whole table right here will probably be taken over, because there's at least 2 more out there that are in production that I don't have. And then soon to be who knows how many. So yeah, like I said, eventually clear the table and it's going to be all Hasbro new Wolverines, and I think it's going to look amazing. So hope you guys like this video. Hope you guys like the collection, and you know what I mean. Don't forget to comment. Don't forget to share it so that all your friends can see this. And until next time, people, this is Master Marvel. Peace out.